Okay, guys. So that intro video you have already seen. Now let us jump into the subject. Okay. Now, so the paper which we are studying is strategic management, and definitely you might be knowing how many chapters are there in this particular paper, sir. So totally we are having 5 chapters in our syllabus. Now, before I start discussing about this, sir, first I would like to show you how your question paper looks like. Okay, so some people might be knowing about this, sir, but still, can I say, because I'm starting for the first time, it is my duty to show you how your question paper looks like. So, strategic management is paper number 6B. Can you tell me why it is paper 6B, sir? Obviously number though you can't justify why it is sixth paper, sir. Why it is 6B? Because first part is your financial management. When you take your question paper also, sir, first part may you will find financial management paper, and second part may you will be finding what, sir? Strategic management. Hence this paper is called paper 6B. Okay, so paper 6B, how it is structured? So paper 6B is structured into two parts. Sir, one part is talking about what, sir? MCQs. 15 marks के लिए MCQs will come, sir. And another part is talking about theoretical questions. Okay. So if you see MCQ, what you will be finding? मतलब कितना विशाल हृदय ICI is having, sir. For each MCQ, they are giving you 2 marks. So just identify the right MCQ and you score your 2 marks. Can I say 15 marks, so you should score just like that? If your subject clarity is there, sir, scoring 15 marks in SM should not be difficult for you. Easily, you should be able to score your 15 marks. Okay. So this is your MCQ part. Part 1 was MCQ, sorry, and part 2 was theoretical part, sir. Okay. So let us first talk about part number 1. So question paper will be divided into section A, section B. Section A is FM, section B is SM. Section A may you will have part 1, part 2. Section B may you will have part 1, part 2. Now part 1 is MCQ, part B is theoretical. Now when you see MCQ, you will be finding there will be one scenario based question. So somewhere around 1.5 page ka scenario they will be giving you. For that particular scenario, they will give you some connected questions. Okay, so question number 9 to 13. So almost 5 MCQs are given to you. So these 5 MCQs you have to study, matlab you have to read these questions and what do you say, connect this with that particular scenario and then try to give the answers. Okay, a tip I would like to give you, sir. Sir, almost all question papers I have seen, sir, I don't find any reason of reading this entire things. Okay, even without reading this entire scenario, if you directly read the questions also, no, you will be almost able to answer. Maybe 1 or 2 MCQ issue may come, sir. Otherwise you will be able to answer everything. So exam may, in order to save the time, what you can generally do is, sir, try to avoid reading this scenario. Okay, directly read these questions and then try to give the answer. If you're able to give the answer, fair enough, no time wasted. If you're not able to give the answer, sir, then better try to read the scenarios. Okay, so this is one tip which you can follow. So you can see 5 MCQs are there here, and then later on what you will see, sir, 9 to 13 were based on scenarios, and then you will be finding 3 MCQs of 14, 15 and 16. These are 3 independent MCQs. So these 3 independent MCQs are also part of our exam paper. So totally you will be finding 5 plus 3, 8 MCQs are going to come in exam. 7 MCQs will carry 2 marks and 1 MCQ will carry 1 mark. So totally 15 marks. This is your theoretical. And then you will be finding, sorry, this was your MCQ. Now let us see our practical part. Now you will be finding totally 4 questions in our syllabus. Sorry, in our question paper. In which first question, that is question number 5, is mandatory. Out of 6, 7, 8, you have to answer only 2. Okay. Now in fifth question, you will be finding 3 sub questions. So number of questions are 3. Each question will carry 5 marks. So it is your 15 marks here. Similarly, In question number 6, 7 and 8, you will be finding two sub questions and each question will carry 5 marks. Okay. So totally, if you ask me, sir, your question paper is for 45 marks. 45 marks. But in which you will be finding what, sir? One question for choice. So this is nothing but 35. Okay. So 35 marks is your theory, 15 marks is your MCQ. So that is how your paper is divided. Okay. So this was one small understanding with respect to how your exam paper pattern will. So what I have already done, sir, this part ko I have already written. So if possible, try to make note of this particular paper pattern. So remember one point, sir. Everyone studies, but you should know how questions are going to be asked in the exam. Then your focus will be more better on important things and non-important. Okay. So I'll just zoom this and please make a note of this. Please make a note of this. So I hope this is done, guys. Can I go forward, guys? Okay. Shall we proceed, sir? Okay. Now, next point, sir. Sir, what are the sources for you to study? Matlab, when you are preparing, what should be the source? Now, sir, first source is obviously my material, which is ACE Strategic Management. Sir, I am telling you more than enough for your exam. If at all, whatever written in the material you understand and try to reproduce the language. So how to present the answer if that type of question comes, sir? If you try to reproduce the answer, sir, you will be scoring your best mark. Okay, na? So whatever is there in our book, you sincerely follow that, sir, and you will score your marks. Second, sir, then you can, after reading the entire thing, sir, you can go with any question bank. Now, when I say question bank, it is nothing but what, sir? All the past exam questions and RTPs, MTPs, etc. I am talking. Now, this you are going, or this you are referring not for any answer point of view, sir, just to know how questions are asked in the exam. So, in class, whenever I discuss any question, if that question has appeared in the exam, sir, I will definitely let you know how that question was asked in the exam. So, question bank. Now, it is not that you have to take my question bank only, sir. You can refer any question. So, these are the two sources which are more than enough. And if at all it is over, matlab you are done with both the things, sir, again what I will ask you is revise. Sir, even if revision is over, again I will ask you to do is revise. And if this is also over, again I will ask you to do is revise. That's it. These are the only two sources which are required. So no chart book is required and no summary notes are required. Nothing is required. Our main material itself is summarized in such a manner you need not refer any other book on this earth. So these are the only two things which you have to refer. And even this also is your choice. Because see, once you know the concept properly, sir, now if question comes, you have to only apply your concepts to that particular scenario. So even referring question bank is not actually mandatory, sir, but to prepare for exams in a better manner, sir, it is always advisable to go for. So these are the two sources which you should use for your exams. Okay. Now let's go forward, sir. I hope this is also done. Okay. So now let me start my paper, sir. So how the approach will be, sir? As I said you, there are 5 chapters. And what is the weightage of the chapter, sir? If at all you see, sir, the weightage scanner given by ICI. So this is a document which I have downloaded from ICI website only, sir. So there they give you weightage for each chapter. If at all you observe 50 marks का paper है, पूरी chapter के लिए they have given equal weightage, 15 to 25%, second chapter 15 to 25%, third chapter 15 to 25%, fourth also same, and fifth also same. By this, you should understand there is no discrimination of any chapter, and this was proved है ना in May 25 paper also. When I observed May 25 paper, sir, I'll just show you May 25 paper. I did one small survey also. So you can see here, chapter number 1. Sir, theoretical part you observe, sir. Theoretical part was part 2. Sir, everywhere questions asked for 10 marks. In other words, 5 marks into 2. So if you see May 25 theoretical part, every chapter में से 10 marks का question किया. अब MCQ, can I say they can take their discretion, but still they ensure that from every chapter one MCQ तो पक्का is coming, है ना, one MCQ तो पक्का is coming, and somewhere in the first chapter say they asked one more extra MCQ. So by this, what you have to understand, sir, that headache is not required. Which chapter is important, which chapter is less important, that headache is not at all required. Every chapter is equally important. That is what I am trying to say you, sir. You know? So ensure that you are giving importance to all the chapters in the same manner. I hope this is clear, guys. Okay. Now let me start the concept. Ready, guys? चलिए. Sir, today's class में whatever I am going to discuss, exactly it is not chapter 1, exactly it is not chapter 2, exactly it is not chapter 3 or 4 or 5. In other words, I will take I will take small concepts from chapter 1 also, 2 also, 3 also, sir, and to some extent 4 and 5 also. So these are only basics. I hope this is clear, guys. Okay, so I am talking about basics now. But remember, even though I talk about basics, that doesn't mean they will not come in exams. These are questions there in our syllabus. Remember that point. Okay, now. So before I talk about strategic management, sir, I want to talk about something called business environment. I want to talk something about business environment. Okay, so strategic management we'll discuss, but first let us focus on business environments. If somebody asks me, ki bhaiya, what do you mean by business? Now, can I say there could be various perspectives? Different people will have different views. If at all you have studied commerce, obviously you might have studied in your 11th or 12th, sir. So if at all you have taken commerce as your this thing, sir, definitely there they might have defined something called business. I still remember 11th, that is nothing but intermediate first year, when I took commerce for the first time, sir. Textbook mein first definition which I studied was business, and the definition goes in such ways. So business is nothing but state of being busy. Wow. So this was the definition given for a business. Sir, don't you think this is a very general definition? ये बहुत ही general है. Why it is a very general definition, sir? Anybody who is busy, you will call him as a businessman. Obviously not so, sir. As a student, you are also busy now. Are you a businessman? Sir, Chinti, while texting to his Chintu, she is also very busy, sir. Is she doing business? Chintu is talking to Chinti, sir. Is he doing business? No. So the point is, every person who is busy is not businessman. So this perspective is good, but not every time, sir. Then what is business? Another people, another view, sir. So for some people, business is nothing but, there is one person called Mr. Peter F. Drucker. Now, if you can remember the name, well and good. If you can't, no problems. According to Mr. Peter F. Drucker, business is nothing but creating customers. Business is all about what, sir? Creating customers. So he's not talking about making profits. He's not talking about an input, output, process. Everything he's not talking about. He's only talking about one thing, which is create customers. Can I say, if you create customers, automatically what will happen? Profits will come. Obviously, and to sell that product or service, what you will do? Input, process, output you will do. Everything gets covered in this particular point. Now, we should also remember this as a definition. So, what is business? Can I say the very idea of doing business is to create customers? That is one point which you should remember. Now, then the question is, what do you mean by environment? So, environment is nothing but what, sir? Environment is nothing but the surroundings. So, the surroundings in which we live, surrounding in which we live is nothing but what, sir? Environments. So, science definition you might have studied, and definition will not change just because you have grown up. Can I say even this is nothing but an environment? Now, the point is, are we discussing business? Are we discussing environment? Or we are talking about business environment? Sir, we are focusing on what, sir? Business environment. I hope this point is clear. So, if at all you are making note, you can just make a note. Okay. So, actually, my topic is what, sir? Business environment. So, if at all you are making notes, sir, you can make. Can I start my discussion? थोड़ा guys respond करो भैया. Come on guys, come on. Good morning. Don't feel sleepy. Come on. 50 marks is our target. चलिए sir. Let's go forward. So actually our discussion is not business. Our discussion is not environment. Our discussion is business. Okay? Now, so what do you mean by business environment? So what do you mean by business environment? Bolo Raja. So imagine this is our business. PJ Classes is a business entity, and PJ Classes is living in environment. Okay, how? So this is your business, and outside is nothing but your environment. Okay. So what do you mean by business environment, sir? Business environment means, Bol Raja. What do you mean by business environment? Simple. The surroundings in which business exists is termed as business environment. You have to write along with me, guys. Okay, na? The surroundings in which business exists is termed as business environment. Simple, eh? So whoever is there nearby to my business is business environment. Okay. Now my question to you people is, tell me, sir, in this environment, who will be there, sir? Guess karo, Raja. Who will be there in this environment, sir? Do you think in this environment employees will be there? Yes, definitely, sir. Can I say without employees, how my business is going to function? Do you think this environment may organization will also come? Organization will also come, sir, because organization is also there in the environment only. And when I say organization, can I say company ka board of directors will come? These people will come. All these people will. Similarly, sir, who are also there in this particular environment, sir? Can I say we are also having somebody called competitors? And we are also having somebody called customer. Later on, I will tell you difference between customer and consumers. And so all these people are there, sir. Or bolo Raja, who else is there? Can I say we have to get our products, and there is somebody called suppliers. These people are there. Then can I say when everything was going good, we were earning profits, life was going good, then suddenly Nirmal auntie will come. Then she will be like, oh, business you are doing, PJ, profits you are earning, tax kidare. So definitely who will also come, sir? Government will also come. So like this, many people or many entities are going to come. So definitely these are nothing but environment. I hope this is clear, guys. Okay. So what I'm trying to teach you, there is something called business, there is something called environment. The surroundings in which we live is called as business environment. So the surroundings in which business exists, or you can say business functions. Point wise, if you are writing, write down like this. First point. Okay, na? Second point, sir. Sir, do you think ये जो elements which you have studied, sir? Now, if you want to write, you can write down, sir. Some of the elements of business environment are under that 1, 2, 3, and so on. You can write down, sir. 2, 3 points if you want to write employees, competitors, customers, suppliers, etc., etc. You can write down, sir. Some of the elements of business environment are. You can write down like, so that is your second point. Next question which I am going to ask you, sir. Do you think these elements will be static or these elements will be dynamic? So please respond, guys. Will this element be static? Static matlab, will they be constant or they keep on changing? Now tell me, employees ka requirement will be same throughout his life or it will keep on changing? Can I say at one point of time Anna wants promotion, at one point of time Anna wants increment, at one point of time he wants holiday, at one point of time he wants shift in roles. So obviously his requirement keeps on changing. Similarly, competitors, do you think they are going to have same strategy, same plans throughout? No. Can I say when Idea, Aircel, Tata Docomo, and all this BSNL, MTNL, all these telecom companies were living peacefully, and everyone was enjoying the market, sir. Suddenly comes Reliance Jio, and he enters into the market with a bang. So definitely, and a new competitor brings new energy. So point is these elements, or you can say business environment. Now remember, when I use a word business environment, that is nothing but elements in business, elements in the environment. Now we'll do Gulgul, yes. And when I use a word business environment, they are nothing but what, sir? Elements in business environment. So business environment is highly dynamic. Highly dynamic. Business environment is highly uncertain and complex. They are highly dynamic. These are all keywords, Raja. You have to use these keywords. Business environment is highly dynamic, highly uncertain, highly complex. So understanding business is not easy. Understanding business environment is not easy. Why? Because business environment में duck is sitting. Who is sitting? Duck is sitting. Now what is duck? Duck is nothing but dynamic, uncertain, complex. Duck I said. Okay na Raja? Don't write some other word. Very good. चलिए sir. 3 points. Did you make a note of these points? 1, 2, 3. Point number 1. The surroundings in which business exists or functions is called as business environment. Some of the examples you have written, sir. And now you are saying what? Business environment is not static. It is highly dynamic, uncertain and complex. Can I go forward, guys? Bolo Raja. Now my question to you people is this. Sir, do you think any changes in these elements, is it going to affect our business strategy? Is going to affect our business plan? Is this going to happen, sir? Any changes in this element will they cause any, what do you say, effect? Will they cause any impact, any changes in our business plan? For example, imagine a scenario, sir. We are selling petrol vehicles. Imagine tomorrow government launches or government brings a policy. From now onwards, all petrol vehicles are banned. Only EV vehicles should come. Don't you think a government policy change is affecting company ka plan? There could be a reason कि now we have to close down our business. Possibilities are there? Bolo Raja. Is that possibility there or not, sir? Yes. So definitely, business environment will affect managerial decision. Do you agree with this point? Business environment does affect managerial decisions. Write down 4th point. Written. So what is the 4th point talking about, sir? Elements in business environment, or you can say business environment. Okay, na? So what they will do, sir? They are going to influence. What they are going to influence? The company also and company ka decision. So government brought new policy, you have to make changes. Competitor brought new product, you have to make change. So definitely it is going to influence. Definitely it is going to influence. Okay. So now my question to you people is, then what we should do now? Bolo Raja. अब क्या करना sir? When they are going to influence the company, when they are going to influence company's decision, what should company do, sir? Tell me, Raja. Sir, when all these elements are doing gulgul to us, देखो ये सब अपने को गुलगुल कर रहा है सर, they are affecting us, sir. So what should we do, sir? Do you think we should keep calm or we should understand this change and act accordingly? बोलो राजा. When all these elements are affecting my business, ये देखो, they are affecting my business. So what should I do, sir? I cannot live in isolation. Business cannot function in isolation. So what should we do? In order to survive, can I say we have to interact with the environment? What we have to do, sir? We have to interact with the environment. And after interacting with the environment, we have to act accordingly. We have to act accordingly. Do you understand this point? When environment is influencing you, what you have to do? In order to survive, you have to interact with the business environment and you have to act accordingly. Are you there, Raja? So fifth point, in order to survive, every business has to interact with the environment. And when I say environment, it is nothing but business environment. Has to interact with the environment and act accordingly. Can you tell me, sir, why I'm using a word act accordingly and why I'm not using a word change accordingly? Bol Raja. Can I write change here? Bol Raja. Can I write change here? Or better word is act only, sir. Now I'll tell you why I will not use a word change. Okay, now remember, just because change is happening in the environment, that doesn't mean you have to act for that, sir. For example, if can I say NEET ka syllabus changes, the people who are doing medicine, they will understand this. If NEET ka syllabus is changed, so do you think you have to do anything for that? Bolo Raja, do you think ICA has to do anything for that? No. Can I say when other academies or any other people are doing any changes, sir, sometimes you will react, sometimes you will not react, sir. You will be stable, sir. Do nothing, sir. Similarly, if Tata has launched a Nano in the market, sir, Tata Nano in the market, do you think Mercedes should also react to that? Okay. 2 lakhs ka car you brought, we will bring 1 lakh ka Mercedes. Do you think we have to react to that or ignore that? Ignore that. So every time when you interact with the environment, that doesn't mean you have to change accordingly. Sir, you have to act accordingly. And when I say act, that means what, sir? Sometimes you will react and sometimes you will not react. Point clear, guys? So better word is act accordingly. Can I go forward, right, sir? So can I conclude like this? Hence, it can be concluded. Hence, it can be concluded. What can be concluded? Business does not function in isolation. Can I conclude these lines? Hence, business cannot function in isolation. Bolo Raja, can I say this point? Business does not function in isolation. Correct? You cannot exist in isolation. If you want to be in isolation, no, then go to some other planet. Mars may you go, wherever you want to go, you go, sir. There you will function in isolation. But question is how you will function. So if at all you want to manufacture a product, employees are required, but in your environment, employees only not there. To sell, customers are required, customers only not there. Profit only not there, Nirmala auntie is also not there. So live your life peacefully. Now only question is, when nobody is there, why are you there? So that is a question. Anyway, so the conclusion here is business does not function in isolation. Up to here, things are clear, guys. Can I go forward, sir? Bolo Raja. Did you write everything? Okay. So what is the point I have explained you, sir? what do you mean by business environment? This is what I have explained. What do you mean by business environment? So these are some points which you have to remember. Now, another question I would like to ask you, sir. Tell me, sir, are there any benefits? Are there any benefits of business interacting with environment? Bolo Raja. Are there any benefits, sir? Tell me, guys. Are there any benefits of business interacting with environment? So, if our business interacts with the environment, do you think are there any benefits to us? Bolo Raja. And this is a very, very, very important question for your exam. Okay, na? People who are writing September 25 attempt. This is PJ's choice. September 25. If at all question does not come in your question paper, tear the question paper. That doesn't deserve to be called as a question. Okay, na? And really, if it does not come, sir, then wait for next attempt. Next attempt mein pakka it will. Okay, guys. But it will come. आएगा जरूर. Benefits of business interacting with. Can we start our discussion? So, if I am a business and if at all I interact with the environment, then इससे what are the benefits we will be getting? क्या benefits है? What benefits we will have? Can we go forward, Raja? अरे थोड़ा respond करो, Raja. What is this? Come on, guys, come on. You can do it. So now the question is, what are the benefits of business interacting with environment? And for your kind information, this is a second chapter question. I told you, basics mein, I am not limited to only one chapter. I can discuss any chapter. You know, for your information, I am telling you, this is the second chapter question. In fact, business environment question is also second chapter question. You know, this is also second chapter question. Okay, so now what are the benefits? Bolo Raja. If I interact with the environment, what are the benefits? Then definitely I will be able to identify. What I will be able to identify? What are the opportunities and what are the threats? What are the opportunities? What are the threats? And I will come to know about it. How? Let us try to understand. Now tell me, sir. Can I say government brought a new policies? What new policy? I'm talking about 4-5 years back. I'm talking. है ना? Whichever automobile manufacturer, है ना, they brings EV vehicles. They bring EV vehicles. We are going to give them subsidy. We are going to give them subsidy. Like that, government brought a new change in the regulations. This was a new regulation they brought, sir. By whoever manufactures EV vehicles, we are going to give subsidies, tax subsidies we are going to give. If you want land, and land also we will be giving you at low price, sorry, low rents. Aisa subsidies government brought, sir. So now tell me, sir, if I am a Tata Motors, if I am a Tata Motors, I am also a automobile company, sir. Automobile industry mein I am there. Don't you think for me there is an opportunity, sir? Do you agree? Do you agree with this point? For us, there is an opportunity. What is the opportunity? We are anyway manufacturing automobile only. Now they are also giving us subsidy just by manufacturing EV vehicles. Chalo, let's start EV vehicle. Chalo, let's start EV vehicle. So can I say, now my question to you people is this: when you will come to know about this? When Tata Motors will come to know, acha, government brought a new policy. When they will come to know? Only if they interact with the environment. If they sit isolated, they will never come to know about the opportunities in the market. Do you agree with this point, guys? So, Raja, if you sit at your house only, what is happening outside, you will never come to know. If you want to know what is happening outside, you have to come outside. Your girlfriend is cheating on you. How you will come to know? Ab kaisa? By continuously monitoring. Whom? Now you understood whom you have to monitor. Okay. So businesses will come to know about the opportunity. Now tell me, sir, Tata Motors, they have launched their EVs in the market, and those EVs has become very, very successful. Very, very successful. Now can I say Maruti in the corner where they were still manufacturing what, sir? Their petrol vehicles, diesel vehicles, etc. They were manufacturing. Now, don't you think once they interact the environment, they will come to know about whom, sir? Tata Motors. Acha. They started manufacturing EVs, they started selling EV vehicles, and now they are becoming holding 80 to 90% market share in the market. Very soon they are going to kill us. Don't you think Maruti, if they interact in the environment, sir, they will come to know about the threats? Do you agree with this point? बोलो राजा, क्या आप अग्री करते हो सर? So with this I explained you what are the benefits. Now I did not explain all the benefits, one benefit I have explained. Similarly, sir, what are customers ka likes, customer ka dislikes? How you will come to know, sir? How you will come to know? Only by interacting with the environment. For example, sir, heard about one company called 2M? Heard about this company, sir? 2M. Just Google it also, sir. So anybody kind enough, guys, I will share the address ma. You can just do Zepto or whatever at my house. Okay. ये देखिए राजा, 2M. Okay. Now my question to you people is this. Sir, 2M product is there. Now actually if you will be seeing, sir, day by day, customers' awareness towards healthy snacking is increasing. Do you agree with this point, sir? Nowadays, customer is more talking about healthy. Look, they will talk about really they are concerned or not, we will see. So nowadays, more and more people wants to be healthy, sir. So can I say trend is changing? We want to be healthy. So hence, what did 2M people do, sir? Sir, instead of bringing oil chips, they started bringing fried chips, sir, air fried. Now there is difference between oil fried and air fried. So they started bringing air fried chips. Sir, instead of bringing potato chips, they are giving you multi-grain chips. Multi-grain. So all grains, all nutrients will be available here. Like that, they are trying to attract the customer. So don't you think 2M people have understood customers' likes very properly? And then they thought, acha, healthy snacking they want. So they found a opportunity in the. Do you agree with this point? They found a opportunity in the market. Yes, we will now bring healthy, chips or healthy snacking in the market. And same thing Coke also did. Can I say day by day, and awareness was increasing with respect to sugar content in the Coke. Then what did Coke people do, sir? They brought something called Diet Coke, sir. Why? Because they are more bothered about likes and dislikes of the customer. I hope this is clear. So this point is over. So write down one line, sir. Now, people who are having the material, sir, what you can do is second chapter you come, sir. Now, second chapter may, yeah, second chapter may page number 2.5 you come, sir. People who got the material. Now, 2.5. Now, first point, first question I have explained you, meaning of business environment. You know? Now, second point I am trying to explain you, benefits of understanding business environment. When I say understanding business environment, that means what, sir? There should be an interaction between business and environment. You know, there should be an interaction between business and environment. So first point I have explained you, identifying opportunities, identifying threat. You know, so they go the interaction between business and its environment would explain what it will explain, the opportunities and threats. And in that examples I am giving you, like, you know, so you will come to know consumer ka new needs and wants. That is nothing but consumer ka likes and consumer ka dislike. And similarly, you will come to know what are the changes. What changes? Regulatory and legal changes. Example I took was what, sir? Can I say government bringing EV rule? Can I? They are giving subsidies, etc. So detect competitors' new product. Can I say when Maruti did this? When Maruti did this, sir, they came to know about what, sir? Tata ka EV, sir. Yes or no? That's the reason I created examples also in such manner so that you can remember this point. And like this, if you write in your exam, you will score your best mark. Can I go forward, guys? Okay. एक बार just go through this, sir, and then we will move forward. Second point we will. Can I go forward, guys? Done? थोड़ा respond करो राजा. Can I say if you are understanding, and that smile should be there on your face. Come on, guys. Second point, sir. Okay. What is the question we are discussing, sir? If at all we interact with the environment, what benefits business is going to get, sir? Always remember, guys, theory paper may you have to show your attention, guys. You know, that is very much required. Proper explanation I will give, proper examples I will give. But can I say there should be proper attention from your end also? Come on, guys. Second point. Now, what is the second point talking about? So you can see here, they wrote something called direction for growth. Direction for growth. Okay, now what this point is talking about? Now, can I say market में Amazon was there? Sir, market में Flipkart was there, and they were doing really good, sir. They were doing really good. Then Zepto people, they thought कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा भाई. We also want to enter into the market. But if we want to enter into the market, and if at all we do same thing which Amazon, Flipkart is doing, then entering into this market will become very difficult. So what they brought, sir, can I say Zepto, or you can say concept of Blinkit. Blinkit. मतलब you close your eyes, you open your eyes, wow, product is available in front of. That is the thought process behind launching this name called Blinkit. Actually, Blinkit was earlier called as Grofers. I don't know whether you have heard about this or not. Blinkit was actually known as Grofers, and Grofers was a very famous brand, sir. Very famous brand. So later on, and what did Amara Zomato people do, sir? Zomato people, they acquired this brand called Grofers, and later on they did rebranding by Blinkit. If that only you wanted to do, so better you would have launched a new brand by name Blinkit. Why unnecessary pay to Grofers, and why unnecessary change this brand to Blinkit? What could be the reason, sir? Maybe if they thought, if we go for Blinkit concept and a new concept, then again Grofer will be a good competitor in the markets. So they wanted to kill their competition. That's the reason they acquired Grofers, and then they changed the name to Blinkit. Business. This is business. Okay. Anyway, guys. Similarly, Swiggy has something called Instamart. So now these companies want to grow. These companies wants to grow. So what they have done, sir, they understood, 10 minutes delivery may, if at all we try to go for it, then definitely we are going to succeed. So direction, how you can grow, can I say that direction they are coming to know by. Similarly, imagine, sir, today in tier 2 cities, tier 3 cities, where internet usage may not be there, sir. In your rural areas where internet usage may not be there, sir, obviously Zepto may not be available at that particular place. Now, for example, some places in Kerala where I take the classes, even Ola Uber is also not there. Okay, na? What could be the reason? In Vijayawada also, sorry, Vijayawada nahi, some place nearby Vijayawada, sir, there also Ola Uber is not there, sir. What could be the reason, sir? Reason is very simple. Still acceptability of internet is not there. But tell me, say internet comes there, don't you think now Zepto, Instamart, and Blinkit would like to go into that particular markets? So they will identify that market and then penetrate into that markets. Do you agree with this point? So they are finding direction for what, sir? Growth, expansion. Direction for growth is nothing but what, sir? Expand. You want to expand, but you don't know how to expand. So what you should do? Sir, do environment analysis, and then automatically you will come to know the direction for growth. You can see here, the interaction with environment will enable the business what to identify the potential markets for identify potential markets for expand. Similarly, earlier I was only taking classes in Hyderabad, sir. Then I understood कि भाई Chennai students are also there. They are also studying very properly. Number of students are also very high. So I have identified a potential market for my expand. Then I started taking classes in Chennai, obviously in Kochi, Calicut, Bangalore. So these are the places. Now can I say I have identified what? These are the potential markets for clear, guys? So this I come to know only if I interact with the environment. Very good now. Then when I interacted with the business environment, I also understood that everyone के लिए face-to-face class is not possible. So hence, what changes are required in my strategy, that also I came to know. To be very frank, sir, I was never a believer of online classes. I always preferred face-to-face. That face-to-face with the touch will be different, sir. But can I say markets are changing? So we have to change. Hence, we will understand what changes are required to plan for our future strategy. And hence, today you are finding me taking what, sir? Online class. Okay. So how I have to change, what changes I have to bring in me, that also I'll come to know by interacting with the environment. Okay na guys? So this is your second benefits. Okay. Third benefits. Now what is the third benefit they are talking about? Continuous learning. Now what do you mean by continuous learning? Simple. Now tell me, sir. Tata Motors. Tata Motors. They have launched their EV. Successfully, they are running in the market. Maruti people, and they were yet to launch EV in the markets. But they have analyzed Tata EV and come to know what, array, demand to bahut zyada hai, demand is very, very high. So now what should they do, sir? Can I say Maruti people are also having some skills? They may also have some techniques. But don't you think, and now the time has come to upgrade your skills, upgrade your techniques. Now the time has come to upgrade your skills, upgrade your techniques. For example, if I teach only in Hyderabad, only in one academy, then what I will be thinking is I am the top and I am the man. But when I visit various various other institutes, when I visit various other places, sir, for the different states I am talking about, I will be finding what, sir, array, these people are doing more better than me. Then what should I do? Sir, I have to upgrade my skills, upgrade my techniques. So don't you think if I continuously interact with the environment, I will develop that habit? What habit I will develop? By whatever I know is not enough, I have to upgrade myself. It's time to upgrade, otherwise you will be downgraded. Yes or no, Raja? So this is what I mean by, and because of this upgradation, what is happening, sir? Continuously I am learning. Continuously I am learning. And this is what you are saying of continuous learning. So managers are going to upgrade. What they are going to upgrade? Their skills and knowledge. So that what will happen? They will still stay. Are you understanding, guys? Bolo. So remember, everywhere I am giving you examples so that you can remember these points very properly. Internal content also you should not mug up. Okay, na? Point number one. Tell me, if you interact with the environment, what will happen? What will happen? If you interact with the environment, what will happen? First, you will come to know the opportunities, you will come to know the threats. Second, what will happen? You will know the direction for growth. Third, what will happen? You will continuously upgrade. That is nothing but continuous learning. I hope this point is clear, sir. And fourth point is image building. Fourth point is what, sir? Image building. What do you mean by image building? For example, sir, say for example, COVID occurred. COVID occurred. Now there is a company by name Mr. Wipro, and the founder of that company is Mr. Azim Premji. Azim Premji. Okay, now sir, all are doing business. Fair enough. Everyone is doing business. Now, what did Wipro people do, sir? Sir, during COVID days, they have given a great amount, lakhs of donation. In fact, lakhs nahi, crores of donation they have given to PM relief fund, sir, so that this money can be used for treating COVID patients, helping the COVID patients. So now tell me, sir, this occurred. Now tell me, market may, what has happened? A health related issue is there, COVID related issue is there. What did business do, sir? Sir, they gave corporate donations for this particular cause. For this particular cause. Now tell me, sir, as a customer or as an individual, when we observe this, what will happen? Bolo, when we observe one company giving donation to people like us, what will happen? Tell me. Do you think image of that company, reputation of that company is going to build up, will not build up? Bolo Raja. Reputation of that company is going to build or not? Come on guys, bolo, respond karo. Reputation is going to build or not, sir? Yes, definitely reputation is going to build, sir. है ना? Why? Because business has understood the sensitivity in the environment. Huh? So what problems are there in the environment? Your business has understood that, sir. So isse what will happen? Your image, reputation is going to build, sir. Can I say why this reputation has built? Because your business has interacted with the environment. है ना? So firm is now responsive to environmental needs. So can I say examples could be what, sir? CSR, corporate social responsibility, CA inter student, section 135, there level discussion you might have done, sir. है ना? So definitely you should be knowing about it. So just imagine CSR we have to do, corporate social responsibility we have to do. But imagine we are doing CSR in that particular area where really need is there, sir. Don't you think image of company will increase? So brand reputation will increase. And because of this, can I say today Wipro, Tata, and a Tata brand, they enjoy this particular, what do you say, reputation, sir. Agreed or not? They have a good amount of reputation in the market. Similarly, can I say Air India? Obviously, unfortunate situation occurred, sir, where somewhere around kitna 240 people died, sir, in that plane crash. Now, sir, obviously nobody wants this to happen, sir, but it happened. Now, what did Air India do, sir? For every passenger who lost their life, sir, 1 crore ka compensation they promised to give, sir. 1 crore ka compensation. Similarly, injured people, sir, and their total medical facilities, they said they will provide. But anyway, injured people ka ratio was very less compared to death people. But whatever medical expenses are there, we will bear. Sir, their child ka education cost we will bear, sir. So don't you think, yes, life cannot be compensated, sir, but to the extent possible, can I say they have assured, they have ensured that they are serving the people, sir. Don't you think this is what Tatas are known for? This is what Tatas are known. Clear, guys? And last but not the least, if you analyze the market, sir, you will be, sorry, business market, sir, you will be able to meet the competition. How? Because now you will know the competitor strategy. Now, for example, if I am Maruti, I know competitor strategy. What he is doing? He is launching EV. So what should be the counter strategy? I should also launch EV. Simple. Geo brought this plan. I will come to know only if I analyze the environment. What should I do? I should also bring that plan. Geo is having a tie-up with Amazon Prime. Then what should I do? I should also have a tie-up with Amazon Prime. Did you understand? Geo is giving package with what, sir? Bundle. They are giving you bundle package with Netflix. I should also give bundle package with Netflix. My competitor is taking class online. Then what should I do? I should also take online, sir. So can I say like that? Fifth point is meeting competition. Did you understand, Raja? So these are the 5 points. Very, very important question. What is the question we have discussed now? Bolo bhaiya. What is the question just now we have discussed? What are the benefits of interacting? What are the benefits of business interacting with? Now, so we have discussed the 5 points. Iska ek technique I will give you, sir. Now tell me, sir. What are the benefits of analyzing? What is the business of interacting with environment? So first is we are going to identify. We are going to identify what? Opportunities. We are going to identify what? Threats. Yes or no? Now tell me, sir. This is point number 1. Now, once you know the threat, what is a threat? Competitor. For example, in my example, Tata coming into EV market is a threat for whom? Maruti. So, can I say, now what will Maruti do? Maruti has understood competitor strategy and now they will also manufacture EV vehicle. That means now you will be able to meet competition. You will be able to meet competition. Did you understand? Now, so what you said, we will also launch EV. So even Maruti also has to launch what, sir? EV. Now tell me, if you have to launch EV, you should have that skill also to launch EV, sir. Yes or no? Yes. That means now you should focus on what, sir? Continuous learning. That is, you have to upgrade yourself. To upgrade yourself. Are you able to understand the sequence? I'm not giving you any memory techniques. I don't believe in memory techniques. I create one scenario and then develop the answer accordingly. So tell me, first you will identify opportunities and threats. Then you remember in mind we identified the threats. Once we identified the threats, now what we have to do, sir? We understood the competitor strategy. We have to give counter to that. That means we have to meet the competition. Then to counter that, that means we will also launch EV. To launch EV, you should have that skill. That means continuous learning is required. So now tell me, sir, will you now manufacture only petrol vehicles or EV vehicles? Sorry, petrol vehicles or diesel vehicles, or you have to go for EV vehicles? EV vehicles. That means now you know the direction for growth. Now you know the direction for growth. Do you understand? So this is one scenario which you can develop, sir. So for all 4 points, what is the scenario, sir? Can I say Tata entering into EV market? There is a scenario, and then 4 points you develop. And 5th point, because it was Tata, Tata is equal to trust. That means what, sir? Image build. That is nothing but follow thumbs up. Understood this point, sir? 5 points are over. So this is benefits of business interacting with the environment. Okay, so write down this. Okay, now I'm yet to launch this book, sir. Book is almost ready. Okay, na? So I have one more book. Matlab for strategic management students only, we are launching one more book by name SM Reviser. It is nothing but all questions will be assembled at one place, sir, with proper answering. Everything is over, sir. I'm just waiting for new mock test papers to be released. They say those new mock test papers are released. I will incorporate this and then bring it for students, sir. Now, this is for chapter 2. I am showing you, sir. Now, exam question, how it came, let us see. Dekho Raj. Question number 4. Is it visible? Yash is planning to launch his new tech startup. Right? He is exploring different locations across the country to establish his company in the right business environment. One option is the city of Bengaluru, the Silicon Valley of India, with an engaging network of entrepreneurs, investors, advisors, mentors. Coupled with various subsidies for new ventures and tax benefits, Bengaluru might be an ideal choice for Yash to establish the company and increase the chance of success. Define the term business environment. First question is define the term business environment with respect to above scenario. Great. Explain different ways in which the interaction of business with the environment can be helpful in developing a successful. Now tell me, if you really observe, no, sir, point wise, matlab first line, second line, third line, fourth line, they were entire gas. Your main question started from where? Define the term business environment. You know what is business environment, and then explain different ways in which interaction of a business with environment can be helpful. That is what second point. Can I say 1 plus 4 is equal to 5 marks? Like that exam mein question will come. I hope this is clear, Raja. And on the same lines, second question is also there. So one was there in RTP, one was there in M. So both came in M25, that is May 25, sir. But when you see May 25 question paper, they did not ask this only. So that's the reason I said there is a high probability of this question appearing in your September exam. You know? So very, very important. You can see same thing is written here. Now, I hope this is clear, Raja. 5 points are there. Okay, na? So this answer, now remember, answer के लिए you are following our materials. So very short, crisp manner में everything I have given you. Okay na? So देखो इतना analysis also we have done for these 5 points. Now tell me sir, how you can forget these 5 points? So what you have to do, whenever I am explaining you the answer, listen carefully. Definitely, and a half problem solved there. And then on the same day, try to revise. If you revise on the same day, give 20 minutes, sir, problem solved. And conclusion, anyway, exam mein, so you need not write. This is for your understanding, sir. So to flourish is nothing but what, sir? Survive and earn more profits. What you have to do? Stay aware of evolving opportunities and threats, adopt their strategies and operations accordingly, and maintain continuous environmental assessment. Remember, this is just an author's note. This you need not write in exams. Okay, Raja. So with this, we conclude this particular.